Hi Taurus, welcome to my channel. This is Oracle Mystique, the Avatar High Priestess, Master of the Four Elements, brought back to restore balance to the unbalanced ones tuning in. I do appreciate you. So this is going to be for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, whatever other placements you have in Taurus and you feel like this message is for you, then it is, whenever you're guided to it. Mind you, this is timeless, so this could be past, present, or potentially future. So whenever you're drawn to the reading, that's when you're supposed to receive it. That's when you're supposed to get it. So I am going to first outline the message with an oracle deck, then get this little bit of the story with the tarot, and then close it out with two oracle decks for messages and advices. So I also do give personal readings. I also have a natural soap and butter business. So every $15 purchases you make to my shop, you can get a free reading. All the instructions on how to book a reading, or if you want to purchase something from me and get a free reading as well, is all in the description box. I also have a TikTok and an Instagram if you guys want to check that out as well. And keep in mind that this isn't going to resonate for all Tauruses out there because this is a general read, not a personal read. So it's hard to accumulate all energies of all Tauruses that's going through the same thing at the same time because we all have our own journey and such. So if this doesn't resonate, do not try to make it fit. It just wasn't your reading. And I do advise to check out your other placements in your natal charts. Those might give you better messages and accurate messages that resonate for you because we're not just our sun sign. All right, let's get started for our Taurus. Okay, Spirit, what messages do you have for Taurus? Deepening. Once you're on Earth for enough lifetimes, your old soul will begin to long for non-grasping, detachment, and surrender. They bring the peace of God. All right. Tell me more messages. Grief. Tears are what happen when the ice in the heart melts. One more, Spirit, for Taurus. One more for Taurus. Oh. Companionship. Giving someone your complete presence is an astonishing gift. So I feel like Tauruses, some of you guys might be old souls out there. I know I'm a Taurus rising, but I know I'm an old soul. But you don't care too much for material things. You just want meaningful relationships and living out your purpose, doing something meaningful to contribute to the world. And I feel like a good amount of you may have been frustrated, may have been upset, may have had pent-up emotions on what you want or not getting what you want. But I feel like you guys are starting to realize there's so much more than the material world and so much more than like what the world, what society puts out there, what advertises us to make us want more things. I feel like you just want to live a good, healthy, hearty life, be surrounded by the people you care about, nothing more, nothing less, and just make memories. Because you're not really, I feel like you're just really detaching from the materialistic aspect of the world. And sometimes it can be lonely, if that's why some of you guys are grieving. But I feel like you will attract the people that are meant to be in your life. And, you know, life is short. We are here on borrowed time. That's why the biggest gift is someone's presence and the time you spend with them. But let's see the storyline. What's going on with deepening for Taurus? So we have 8 of Wands reverse. I feel like you guys are just taking certain things slow. Such a Taurus move. 9 of Swords reverse. So you're getting out of your head. Like, you're getting better rest at night just by taking it easy and not overthinking certain situations. And the World card, that's also your energy, Taurus. It's all fixed signs. So Taurus, Aquarius, Scorpio, Leo, and the World the planet-wise, it's Saturn, so Capricorn too. I feel like you're just closing out cycles of worrying and you're just transitioning to a meaningful life. Like some of you guys may be detached from the world. Like maybe some of you guys don't do social media like that, or if you do have it, you're not on it as much, or maybe you guys might take breaks from social media. You might take breaks from the world or society because you just want to be more present in the world and what's going on around you versus what isn't going on. So I feel like some of you guys just look for meaning and you want authenticity. Like you don't want the half-assery of technology and how society has came to be when everybody's pretty much detached or like they're too materialistic. Talk to me about grief, for Taurus. Talk to me about grief. Wheel of Fortune reversed. That's also all fixed signs: Scorpio, Leo, Aquarius, Taurus, and also that's the planet Jupiter. So Sagittarius, a little bit of Pisces in there. So I feel like with the Wheel of Fortune reversed, you're just tired of the same old shit. Same old things, same old mistakes, same old stuff, same old karma. And I feel like you're just ready to change that. You're ready for something new, something different, something more meaningful. All right? 2 more for grief. That's too many cards. All right, 2 more for grief for Taurus. All right, 4 of Wands, reverse. That talks about, of course, sometimes marriage, but structure, stability, foundation, higher levels of commitment, or probably supposed to be in a higher place in life, or you're not where you should be in life when you're a foundation, and you're just tired of the same old shit. So that's what probably got you grieving. That's probably what has you upset, that your foundation or what your expectation was in a certain time frame didn't come to fruition, and you're probably taking it beyond personal and you're just frustrated. Tell me more. 1 more for grief for Taurus. 1 more for grief for Taurus. Hermit, Virgo, reverse. So you might feel like you're alone in this, like no one understands, and you feel like it's a lonely journey, or you're not doing enough introspection at that. Like you're not doing enough internal work or figuring out what you do need. So either that, or you just really feel lonely, or it just could be both. You guys just don't know what to do or where to start or how to go about it. And even when your introspection is, you probably don't even ask yourselves the right questions or open yourself. So I feel like you have to be more open, because the Hermit is also a traveler card too, because he wanders and seeks for answers. So I feel like you have to just venture out or detach. Like you got to detach from the world, because that's what the Hermit does. Detach from the world. Even like if you don't be on social media, I get for some of you like that, because social media isn't everything. All right, companionship. Talk to me about companionship for Taurus. 6 of Pentacles, reversed. So you may have had situations where people weren't giving to you equally, like they weren't putting in what you were putting in. And that also could have caused some kind of grief too, because it's like, who's really here for me? Who really supports me? I feel for you, Taurus. Or maybe you just probably just really overgiving. You overshare. And you probably expected some kind of gratitude or something in return and just didn't get that. Or people couldn't meet up to your expectations when it came to giving back. All right. So more for companionship. And then you were juggling with the 2 of Pentacles. Should I? Shouldn't I? Should I still deal with this? Should I deal with these people? Should I detach? Should I stay away? Should I keep moving forward? And I feel like you had a serious time thinking about this and juggling your priorities and juggling what really matters and what's meaningful. So I feel like you have to kind of slow it down and release certain burdens. Release and ease your stress, ease your mind, and figure out what really needs to be tended to. All right, one more for companionship for Taurus. Yeah. Ace of Swords. That talks about new form of clarity and enlightenment. So you're going to be stepping out into something new, or you just came to certain truths or certain realizations, and that's how you're moving forward. Like you realize who is and who isn't for you, what is and what isn't for you as well, and what's going to work with you and what's going to help you grow. So I feel like you're setting that boundary for yourself and taking care of your mental, so you can focus on what needs to be focused on, like your stability and foundation. And just because you didn't get that certain time frame, like get everything you needed in a certain time frame, it does not mean you're failing. All right. Potential outcome for Taurus. Keep in mind what outcomes they can change, because we all have free will. So nothing is set in stone. But this is just potential. So this is what could happen. Tell me about the potential outcome for Taurus. Knight of Swords reverse. So that tells me you're going to be taking a step back from things. You're not going to be charging in. Like you see, he's contemplating, really, because usually he's charging in. But I feel like you're going to be making more heart over head decisions, and you're going to be feeling things out before you make any moves, before you make any plans. So that's why I feel like you're just slowing things down. Potential outcome. All right, see, we talked about releasing burden. So 10 of Wands reverse, you're going to be releasing the burden, releasing the stress, the anxiety, the pain, that overwhelming feeling, that overworked feelings, or you even overwork yourself with your mind. One more for outcome. And Temperance. I feel like this is Temperance reversed. It talks about balance and harmony, healing, sometimes reconciliation, and patience. This is divine timing. So I feel like you're going to have to learn how to be patient. Because in the reverse, it shows that things weren't happening the way that you wanted them to in your time. But just because it's not happening in your time doesn't mean it's not happening at all. And bottom of the deck, we got the 10 of Swords reverse. Not reverse, 10 of Swords in an upright. I'm sorry. So that talks about backstab, betrayal. You probably might feel like you betrayed yourself, you failed yourself, or people around you failed you. And that's another reason for the grief and your companionship, and you're just longing for deeper meaning. Like, what's the meaning of life? What's the meaning of my presence here? Why am I here? Because I feel like I'm not meant to just do this, that, and the third. I need something more. Like, this doesn't fill up my cup. This doesn't fulfill me. So I feel like you're getting out of that habit, because 10s are about endings, ending cycles. So I feel like you're putting an end to that cycle and figuring out more of what you need to do, and you're just detaching from the superficial stuff. All right. Now we're going to close this reading out with 2 oracle decks. So what advices do we have for Taurus, Spirit? What advices do we have for Taurus, Spirit? All right. One more for Taurus, Spirit. All right. So first card, we have Sword. Make the change. So I feel like this Ace of Swords, like you're making changes. You're becoming more logical. And you're having some new form of clarity by a new way of thinking, a new way of moving by detaching yourself. And Evil Queen, you deserve sugar, not salt. So I feel like, Taurus, you're a big sweetheart. You've been putting into people that hasn't been putting into you. Or they may have betrayed you and gave you the salt and not sugar that you deserved. And I feel like you, of course, had to let them go, release them. And wings, you never needed those wings to fly. Like, you are an aspiration. Like, whatever people tell you, what you need and don't need, you don't. You have everything that you need. Like, all you got to do is really believe in yourself. You see how she's just flying in faith? Like, the wings are right here, but she's just flying in faith. And then bottom of the deck, it says homework. Take yourself out on a date. That's always nice, always fun. I feel like you need to just treat yourself and cater to yourself more and just detach sometimes. Like, because not everything is what you get, even when it comes to people or when it comes to this superficial, materialistic world. I feel like you need to do something that's meaningful for you. All right, what other advices and habits for Taurus? All right, we have rebirth. That's like the death or like the phoenix to me in Scorpio. And then treasure. It's like treasure what you have, treasure the people around you, treasure the people that do love and care for you. And let me see, yeah, that's pretty much it. One more for Taurus. Just treasure what you do have and what you do discover, because you don't need certain things. You already have everything that you need. One more for Taurus. Perspective. I feel like you're getting a newfound perspective as you detach, as you hang around people that you do love. And bottom of the deck, we have sensuality. So this talks about enjoying what you do, taking pride in what you do, and making sure what you do makes you feel good, makes you feel confident, makes you feel vibrant. And if you're a woman, man, whatever, if it makes you feel sexy, then hey, it is what it is. But once you release and do your own healing, and you're just patient and realize the meaning of your life, I feel like you're going to be operating differently, Taurus. So that's all I have for you. I do appreciate it if you guys stuck around this long. If this resonated, please like, share, subscribe, comment your stories if this related to you. I would really love to read your stories. If you guys want to book a personal reading, everything is in the description box. Check out my other social medias if you'd like. And I hope you Tauruses have a wonderful and blessed rest of your day. Namaste. Ashe, ashe, namaste. Bye. Love you.